Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry for the change of scenery again. I'm actually at home right now. It's spring break. And, yeah, so if you guys haven't noticed, the beard is gone. I tried trimming it on Sunday, but the beard was just didn't work out too well. Let's just leave it at that. So anyway, yeah, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Yay, it's Monday today. Normally I would hate this, but don't have classes, so I'm not really too worried. So yeah, what I want to talk about today, really interesting, this could be a lot more lighthearted than the heaviness of last video. It's still a news story, but there's a slightly more comical twist to it. Now, what I like to call this is a professor pulling a Monty Python. What I mean by that is, over the weekend, there was this story that came out from some private university in Chicago. This professor of human sexuality was doing an after session lecture on a specific topic. What it was didn't really specify in the article. Now, what happened was, and this was when they got the topic of the female orgasm, just warning ahead of time, this could be this content in the video is may be slightly graphic, but yeah. So the topic of this lecture was the female orgasm. When he talked about that, he had a man and a woman come up onto the podium, into the lecture area, and the guy started, for lack of a better phrase, pleasuring the girl with a dildo. Yeah, I know. Let me get a few minutes to sink in. Okay, so yeah, so he starts so in front of 100 students. So, I mean, the students were already aware ahead of time that this was going to happen. So a lot of students left before it was going to happen, left during. The people who left decided to say, hey, look, it was too much. And I agree completely, it was a little bit too much, that's kind of pushing it. The first thing, when I first heard about this, when I first saw this article, I was like, what the hell? Seriously. Why would you do that? It's slightly comical, but at the same time, it's just kind of dude, really? But, yeah, then the second thing that came to my mind was, oh my god, this guy pulled a Monty Python, and what I mean by that is not a full expression, not actual expression, just something I came up with. But, yeah, just this guy, have you ever seen, the Monty Python, The Life of Brian, not Life of Brian, The Meaning of Life, which is the last Monty Python movie the guy's ever made. It was the last movie with the entire original cast, stuff like that, and it's a more dark humor than the previous Monty Python outings. I mean, it's still hilarious. It's Monty Python. You can't go wrong with Monty Python in any way, shape, or form. But, yeah, so Monty Python, The Meaning of Life, the movie is just 8 very long skits. So, and one of the skits is that John Cleese, who's my favorite Python, by the way, he's a professor. So he walks into the hall, the classroom, with a whole bunch of boys, a lot of them played by other members of Monty Python, like Michael Palin, all the other guys. And he goes and they start talking about, it's like a sex ed class. So when he talks about sex, instead of just, he goes and talks about sex and stuff like that, and then he demonstrates what he's teaching in the class by having sex with his wife in front of everybody. Which, of course, when you see this in the movie, it's hilarious. You laugh, and I laughed hard. It was oh my god, I can't believe the guy's doing this. It's there's, you think, there's no way anybody can do that in real life. And I was but somebody did, not to the extent that they did it on Monty Python, but same basic concept. He, again, the story at that university is still slightly hilarious. It's still extremely comical, but I don't know. I read that story. It was it's too good. It seems almost too good to be true. But yeah, I just want to get your guys' thoughts on that. Also, do you think the guy was a bit too much? Do you think it's hilarious? Do you think it's I don't know. I just found it extremely hilarious. Partially because of the reason that Monty Python, that is something, it's very similar to what Monty Python did for The Meaning of Life. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to post my next video up on Wednesday, so yeah, I'm probably for the every other day schedule, it's probably not going to apply to the weekends. So this week I may do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then next week maybe Tuesday and Thursday. I mean, if I can get a video in on the weekend, I can. I'll try my hardest there, but I can't really guarantee much. But, alright guys, that's it for today, and I will see you on Wednesday. Alright, peace.